I did it. Hey, that makes me really happy because I be trying hard on here, y'all. My production skills ain't up to par, honey. But it's okay. Have you missed me? Because I missed you. Your girl has been traveling these seas, honey. And so I ain't been here, but I'm back. And today we're going to talk about how important your thoughts are. Oh my God. Oh my God. Your thoughts are so important. And a lot of times people talk about this, but not in a way that it's broken down and you understand why they're so important. So I want to share that today. Thoughts are so imperative. I'm sharing. Y'all know I do don't play. All right, so I shared with my people. So let's talk about thoughts. Thoughts are amazing. First of all, everything that is in your physical existence like literally comes from a thought. And this is real, like on a scientific level. 99.999, I think it's that many nines, percent of an atom is information and energy, meaning that atoms make up everything. And I know I be doing this. I talking, y'all, my bad. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Cherette, Coach Cherette. I'm a holistic health coach, and I support Black entrepreneurs in creating generational health. I do that by marrying leadership, spirituality, and science. So I'm really big into subconscious belief systems, nourishing the nervous system and heart coherence, because everything that you need is really inside of you. And once you learn about your brain, your nervous system, and your heart, the game is over. So this is a whole bunch of atoms, right? Mostly what atoms are information and energy. Now, you have the ability through focus to shift energy around you, to shift information around you. And it's a bug in my water. So oftentimes we talk about this in a way that is abstract, like, oh, thoughts are things. But there's a chemical response that happens in the body that actually allows for your thoughts to be things, right? So you think a thought. Now, I just want to point out, I'm not talking about what you say. That's like a whole nother, I'm talking about your thought. So if you think it, I'm talking about that, okay? Thought. Let me plug up my computer before. I love this shirt, but honestly, like the relationship that it and my lower shoulder has can get annoying sometimes, but it's really cute. Anyway, just your thought. All right. So you think a thought, and that actually sends out electric waves into the universe. So the signal that you have that you're sending out is literally from your thought alone. All right. So these thoughts, they create emotions. And these emotions, dropping down to the heart, these emotions actually carry out chemicals. They can carry out chemicals that make you stressed out. They can carry out chemicals that make you feel loved. You have different chemicals that are released from different vibrations, frequencies. So, say you have a thought of fear, that releases a chemical from to your heart of like a fearful chemical. So now you're going to feel stressed out. So these chemicals that are released from your body are literally released from thought alone. You don't have to do anything. The amazing part about the human brain, excuse me, I was about to say body, but it's not a body. But the amazing thing about the human brain is your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what you are experiencing now, a dream, a thought. By thought alone, you can put your nervous system into a state of stress like it's being chased by an elephant pack. We're the only mammals who can do this. So literally you can have a thought like, somebody died from the news, and you will create that thought, and that thought will create an emotion, and that emotion will create a chemical in your body as though someone's shooting at you, right? So this is why it's so important that when you're watching things and you're consuming information, that you actually are aware of your thoughts, because this is why people are addicted to the news, right? They have this thought every day at 6 o'clock, or is that what time the news comes on? I don't know, whatever. Say it's at 6 o'clock every day you go watch the news. You produce a thought, the thought produces a chemical, and this chemical is shoots out in your body. And then the news actually reinforces what you just thought. So you can have a thought like the world's dangerous, that produces a chemical. The chemical shoots out. And now you go and watch the news, and it reaffirms your thought of the world being dangerous. And now this becomes your reality. Okay. Now, if your thought when you wake up is, I am safe and secure, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to turn on the news. You're going to do something or feel something that reaffirms that thought and that feeling. So if you wake up and like, oh, I think I'm safe and secure, you're going to do something that reaffirms that. You're going to go meditate, do yoga, go to the gym so you can feel stronger, whatever it is. And so this is all produced by the thought. There's no motion without thought. Okay. Now, thought alone is taking you down this road of subconscious beliefs. And that's where the thought comes from. So there are things that happen to us when we're in childhood, and it creates our, I want to say, personal reality. It creates our personal reality in life. So if, for instance, you go and you're singing, Amazing Grace, how sweet, woo, 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 woo. You start singing, right? And somebody goes, you need to get off the stage. Your world, your personal reality now is that you're not worthy to be on the stage, right? Now, that's a thought that drops into your subconscious mind, right? So 20 years later, when you're trying to start a business, trying to leave your job, trying to be a parent, you have this subconscious belief of, I'm not worthy to be on the stage. I'm not worthy to live my dreams, right? So this creates a thought, all right? In this moment, you're giving me an opportunity to do something, and it produces a thought that I can't do it. That thought produces an emotion, that emotion produces a chemical, and it reaffirms the fact that you're not worthy. And you've been reaffirming yourself with thought alone since you were 6 or 7, whenever you got off the stage singing the song. All right. So this is why life is what it is. You want to know why, like, all of your relationships, you seem to attract the same people. You're always seem to be unhappy at your job. You always hate the heat, and then it gets hot on these days, whatever. They're all subconscious beliefs that turn into thoughts. So, excuse me. So, your subconscious belief is running your thought process, and your thought process is creating emotions. Your emotions are creating chemicals, and that creates your personal reality, because everything in your reality is reaffirming what you think. Okay. So, how do we get out of this pattern? First and foremost, you have to become conscious of your thoughts. This sounds so easy, but a lot of the times our brains are running a little quick to be conscious of what the fuck's going on. So, in order to change this hamster wheel, become conscious of your thoughts. Start to really give yourself space to step back and see what you're thinking. Now, if you have trouble with this, I always suggest that you go to a mall or somewhere where people are walking and watch your thoughts as people walk by. People watching is the best thing to bring up thoughts. Whatever you think about other people, that's what you think about yourself. So if 5 people go by, chances are you think you're fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you're not thinking those thoughts about them. You're always thinking your thoughts about you. So if you're like, oh, innately in the world, all these people are crazy and they're bad, subconsciously, that's the belief you have about yourself. Where it comes from, how long you've been thinking that, I don't know. Okay, we would have to, dig in there for that. But I'm gonna tell you now, whatever you think about people, that's what you think about yourself. You think that your husband ain't loving you, that's because you know you ain't been loving yourself. And I don't mean tap in the box, okay? I mean like on a holistic level, like you ain't been loving yourself. If you are looking in your world and you find everything wrong, you're like nothing's going right, it's because you think you don't do shit in your life. All right. You feel like you be sitting around doing not a damn thing. And so that's the only thing you can see with other people. So these thoughts are from subconscious belief systems. When this thing happens, you're like, oh, I don't feel worthy. I don't feel significant. And then these create thoughts, and your personal reality is banded around them because all your subconscious mind is doing is reaffirming your thoughts at every moment. So, whatever your life is, it's a physical container of your reaffirmed thoughts. If you ain't got no money in your bank account, it's because your thoughts being real broke. Okay. You've been like wondering how you gonna pay these bills all the time. You're wondering how you're gonna get money. Like your thoughts are constantly focused on not having money. And so that becomes your personal reality because your subconscious has to reaffirm what you're thinking. And so this is why thoughts are so important. Becoming conscious of your thoughts are the first thing that you should do. Okay? What are you thinking? Here's one that used to trip me up. I got this out of a book. I don't think I have the book on me right now, but it's called Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Now I want to go look that up because is that right? I think it's The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Yes, by T. Harv Eckert. I don't know why these Eckerts make so many books, honey, but they do. Anyway, it pointed out something in this book, and I'm gonna tell you right now, your girl was guilty. I'm like, damn. He was like, every time you see somebody in a really nice or expensive car, what are your thoughts? Now that I've changed my mind, I'd be like, yes, sis, driving your Benz. Like, I'd be like, yes, I love that. But when I was reading this book, it would be like, oh, what I wonder what she did to get that Benz. Or she looks like a girl who'd be driving that car. Fuck does that mean? Like there was a subconscious belief that people had to do crazy measures, or I used to think that I needed to put on weave, have lashes, and have nails to make money. I'm just telling you my subconscious belief. When I found that one out, I was like, bitch. But I felt like I couldn't have armpit hair and $1 million. I don't know where I got that from, but that was a subconscious belief. I'm telling you, like, I felt like if I had locks and, you know, um, if I didn't wear makeup and I didn't have weave, that I wasn't going to be out here being a boss babe. So that was a subconscious belief. So, whatever your subconscious beliefs are, start to become aware of your thoughts and they will lead you back to the subconscious beliefs. Now, when you get to the subconscious belief, get really familiar with it. So I got really familiar with my broke ass mindset. I was like, how many ways does this come up? So every time I would look at my account, I would look at my thoughts and they'd be crazy. Be like, bitch, I told you ain't had no money. Like I'd be talking to myself like this. Oh, I told you ain't had no money. Or every time I would see a woman with nails, I would always be like, well, how much do she pay for them? Who cares? She's living in abundance. It doesn't matter if it's chemicals on her nail beds and she doesn't know. It doesn't matter. She's living in abundance. She's doing what she wants to do. Okay? So I would have these thoughts. And things would happen, cars would pass me, women would pass me, whatever. And I started to just shift my thought. Every time I looked at a woman, I would recognize that I had the thought. That's important because a lot of times when you're trying to put the thought in the trash, don't put the thought in the trash. You got the thought. The thought's already there. Putting it in the trash ain't gonna help. Okay? Don't put it in the trash. So acknowledge that you have the thought. And then figure out what thought you will want to have instead of this. So instead of me thinking like, oh, when a woman has a weave or whatever, how much did she pay for that? Because that's ridiculous. I would never. My thought became, damn, sis is doing it. I love that she feels good about herself and she got her hair done today or her nails done today. That was the thought. All right. So I take the thought that I have, I realize I'm having it, and then I shift it to the one I want it to be. Change. Okay. Because now, instead of having chemicals of lack, judgment, resentment, I switch my thought to sis being dope. I'm excited that she got her hair did. She living in a lap of luxury. It shifts to love, gratitude, and just happiness of life. And I just bought this book. I'm going to show you this if I can find it real quick. All emotions are on like on a wheel. I guess you could call a wheel. Like it's on a step. Like you see this? Can I have my shoulder? It's on like a ladder of frequencies. Now certain frequencies are going to vibrate with each other. And so the more high frequency thoughts you can have, feelings you can have, the closer to your nature you are. All right? And so the more you can shift your thoughts to the higher vibration, you will start vibrating higher, and then your force field will be that of higher vibration. And you do this literally with thoughts. Thoughts are the key aspects to shifting this. Oh, he talk about it. Oh, honey, I got this new book, y'all, and I am so excited because one of the trips two of the trips I went on was Dr. Joe Dispenza. If you do not know him, go ahead, get your life and look him up. He's a scientist. And okay, here it is. He's a scientist, and I went and did some trainings with him, one in Panama and one in Mexico. And my life will never be the same. Okay, so can you see this? Oops. So lust, these are how the energies move. This is elevated emotions of here, bliss, happiness. And you see how they move? When you're in guilt, suffering, fear, these are the different energy waves that you're sending out to your body. So look how slow these are. This is where we get depressed. We moving, shit gets stuck. We feeling guilty. We feeling fear, anger, lust. Oh my gosh. So when you're vibrating there, when your thoughts are there, that's creating this energy in your body. Lust is the bottom, then pain, victimization, suffering, shame, guilt, fear, anger. And you don't have to be like, oh, I'm thinking about shame right now. That your subconscious beliefs take care of that. Your subconscious belief will be shame or guilt, and your thought will come through in the lens of shame and guilt. So, like I said, you might be like, oh, I'm broke. That's not necessarily saying, oh, I'm in lack, but the thought is in lack. You might even be making tons of money and being like, oh, I need to get more clients. I need to get more clients. You're still having that thought from lack. And if you think you're making money right now, you're making money in lack, which is cool. But if you switch your thoughts to abundance and you make money out of abundance, you're talking about a whole new ball game right now. So these are so important because they are literally running everything in your life. Everything in your life. Like it's no joke. Everything. How you show up, what's coming to you, your opportunities, everything. Every freaking thing. And it really starts with the thought. All right. So that's what I do for today. This is the book. Now, I'm going to not lie to you. If you're new to Dr. Joe and you haven't read this book, I would recommend reading this one first, called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. This is the more advanced version of this. So, this is amazing. Y'all see I actually have notes and stuff. I finished the book, y'all. Be proud of your girl. So get that one first. If you read that one, this is the next book that I would suggest. Meditation is one of the best resources you can use to change your thoughts because it puts space in between um, your personal reality and what you're reacting to. So a lot of the times we just react in situations because that's what our emotions are telling us to do. But when you start meditating, it'll give you space to pull back and really think about your thoughts and what's going on with them. What, excuse me. When you're not when you're not able to do that, it makes life really difficult. And now you start manifesting and attracting things that you don't desire. Your thoughts are everywhere, they're all over the place. And so that's what we want to getting away from. All right. So meditation is going to be the best tool you have to really pull yourself away and really get to the depths of the space that you create to insert yourself into the person who you desire to be. So that's my little shindig for today. I hope you enjoyed the live. Let me know, comment if you have not followed me, go follow me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, just the letter B, Healthy Now. If you click the link in my bio, you can get the ultimate guide to healthy foundation, and you can download that for free. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, and I also have to offer a Becoming Conscious masterclass. This masterclass is one of the first steps to really your awakening journey. And if you skip this, then honey, I'm telling you, you skipped the big deal. Okay. So becoming conscious is really important. If you want more consciousness and awareness on your thoughts, go ahead, click the link on my bio, and you can also download Becoming Conscious today. All right. Again, my name is Cherette. Most people call me Coach Cherette if you can't see. You know what I'm saying? I'm a holistic health coach and I support Black entrepreneurs in creating generational health. I do that by marrying leadership, science, and spirituality. So, fucks with you, girl, because I love you. If you found any of this helpful, you're going to try any of it, comment below and let me know how it goes. All right. Love you and toodles. Production.